Hey guys, welcome back to another regular dude fishing video. We are on the Ohio River again, and we are going to be after some sauger. I got one of my favorite old timers with me, Mr. Terry. He is showing me, he is taking me to school. The river is up, we had some rain, and we're going to be chasing sauger right out in here again. Using jigs with 1/8 ounce and 1/16 ounce heads, and we're going to get after it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I'm using two jigs, and Terry has taught me. We're casting it out at about 30 feet, and we're letting it sink to the bottom because this bottom is pretty rocky, and the fish are holed up inside of the rocks since the river's up. And we're just going to reel it in slow across the bottom. And that is the result. Mr. Terry's catching them like they're nobody's business. That's a kind of a smaller one, but they are fun to catch and they are delicious to eat. I'm just reeling in my reels slowly and just kind of letting them bounce across the bottom. And they don't hit super hard. They give a quick thump, and then you'll feel some pressure on there. And this is how we are catching the sauger. Sauger, I guess, are a little easier to catch out of a boat, but we're on the bank, and sometimes we gotta walk and hike quite a ways to find them. So, and you're gonna get snagged up quite a bit too when you're fishing in these spots on the river. But if anything exciting happens, which I'm really hoping that it will be, because we've got great, almost perfect conditions to sauger fish. And we will definitely let you know and turn the camera on as we go. Another little sauger. Now, here in Ohio, we can keep 10 sauger, and we're going to toss this one back and try to get some bigger ones. They're pretty thick, and you get good fillets off of them, and they are delicious. And like I said in the previous video, you kind of got to be careful. They got these gills that they flare out that are sharp, and you don't want to try to lip them because they got all kinds of nasty little teeth in there. But once you get them figured out, man, they sure are fun to fish. So let's put him back in here. Come on, little dude. Oh, go get Grandpa. There's a decent little. Yeah, there's a decent little sauger. These guys are a member of the walleye family. They look a lot like walleye, a little smaller, a little darker colored. When the water is warm, they'll have these darker patches will be really pronounced, and they'll be pretty dark. But he'll make a, I don't know if I'm going to keep him or I'm going to turn him loose. I mean, we're catching quite a few, so they're not going to be all that hard to come by. Maybe we'll try to wait and get some bigger ones. So let's go ahead and toss him back. Come on there, dude. We'll make our sacrifice back to the river gods, Terry. Maybe they'll bring us some bigger ones. I'm trying to show you guys how Terry has taught me to do this here. We cast it out and let it sink to the bottom. We're holding our rod tip up pretty high. And what that's doing is that letting that first jig come across the bottom just a couple inches off the bottom, and the bottom jig is working along the rocks on the bottom. And we're not jerking the rod or trying to make the jigs do anything. All we're doing is letting the current and the swirls and the motion of the river move those tails of those jigs for us. And that's what's attracting attention. The water is pretty murky and muddy today. Oh, I just had a bite. Pretty mucky and murky today. That's why we're using the bright colors, the yellow and the pink with the chartreuse tail. Something that's a little easier for them to see. And with it being really cold today, we're also having to stop and clear out the eyes of our rods. They're getting a lot of ice in them, but that's all right. Hanging out on the riverbank, in school, fishing, Learning from the best. It don't get no better than that. Feels like another smaller one. Oh man, he hit the yellow. Come here, little dude. There we go. The way that the day's going, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get our limit. Man, I'm having a great time. I like it when the fish are biting. Even though the weather's bad and cold, you don't feel cold when you're catching fish. Oh, yeah. Every once in a while you get lucky and you get a walleye.
Pound fish line you got?
30.
Huh?
30.
30?
Oh, let me get down the rocks here. Let him wear himself out a little bit. Come here, dude. Oh, don't you get away. Oh, man. That is a dandy walleye. Woo!
About 3.5, 4, about 4.
Yep. About 4 pounds. Man, that puts a smile on my face right there, y'all. See there, I caught the first one that I've caught that's got a tag on it. Got a little radio tag that they use for tracking. Pretty cool. There's a little male here, male Sauger. Well, go on back in there, dude, and give him some data. Tell him you got caught by the regular dude. I feel like we got another one. A little smaller guy. Alright, little dude, turn loose here.
Motorcycle helmet on the glass field.
Looks like it. Yep. That's a keeper Sauger right there. Oh, he ain't happy. That is exactly what we are after today. Nice. Nice fish. Alright guys, well, here we have it. There's one nice walleye. Very happy with that. The fishing slowed way down as we got later on into the afternoon. It really slowed down a lot. There's a nice Sauger. This is what we were after today, and I'm very happy with learning how to Sauger fish. It's becoming well worth it. So thank you guys for watching. We'll try to get some more next time. So until the next time, happy fishing. Thanks for watching.
Fishing!